related information. Cause information searching for local data. One, two, yes. My working skill. Yeah, working skill. My working skill. Kỹ năng working skill so I can promotion promotion get a promotion. The one reason is I want to enhance my cooking skills. I do this. My job requires a lot of research. As reason that my job requires research. Research. So I can call uh, so another reason is another reason keep changing is I want to be well formed. My keep changing, keep changing, which means I have understand, help me stay up to date, understand things better. Another reason is work keeps changing, which means I understand things better, helps me save time. I understand with the job well. Keep changing, which means keep changing, keep changing, so I can, which means keep check up, which means I have to keep checking, which means which means to get non-residents. One reason is that my job requires a lot of research, so I can complete tasks faster. First, another reason is books keep changing, which means I have to keep track of, keep track of. Changing, changing. Cái này hỏi hơn cái kiểu tự nghĩ ra là cái form này khê lắm. More than 10 hours, almost 8 hours per day a day. So I can need to use some way needs to So I need to collect. I so I need to collect information to get my work done. For example, I use online online search engines, visit blogs. I do this. I use online ChatGPT for my researching. I use ChatGPT, ChatGPT, ChatGPT for to to write papers, ChatGPT to write paper and some academic activities and find information. Use ChatGPT to write papers and academic and research for my research academic and research. Online ChatGPT to write papers and research work. I worked more than 8 hours a day, so I need to use the internet to use to collect. So I need to use it to collect information to get my work done. For example, in research work. For example, I use online ChatGPT to write papers and research work. I got more than first. Here's one, and here's one. Here's this one. So I need to collect forms per day. Television program I last watched is a comic year what is about real was phim hoạt hình kiểu gì nhỉ? Phim hành động gì nhỉ? First real stories was action movies. Those drama series, game show. Was a reality show. It's all about family, like natural one thing of football players, one thing about the life of football players. I like it because I love football. I like it. I love football. Life of a football player. How often I watch television streams. So I often watch the television program using streaming service every day. Every day and every day. Watch alone. Watch alone. I often watch a television program using a streaming service every day. Almost every day. Almost every day. And I usually watch alone. The most for me, the most important, the most choosing to choose the most important when choosing a television program to watch using a streaming service is suggestion on the streaming service provider review review written by other viewers first. I want to hear from many people to hear in your way. I want to improve. Yeah, I want to hear from them. Just this is quick. Suited, suitable Second, it just floating. It just floating. Comes within as review from ratings are just floating. More more straightforward. More just. More no, yeah. It's just worthy. Second, it just as reviews from ratings are more from the viewers. Reviews from the viewers is nó đáng tin cậy là gì ạ? Usually usually honest and straightforward. It's just worthy as reviews from the viewers are usually honest and straightforward. That's it. I just opinions from many people, so I can easily choose a television program to watch. To suitable television program to watch. Suitable uh, uh famous just suitable phù hợp này chương trình mà choose much television television program my taste matches my taste 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 taste. First, I trust opinions from many people. The resident wasted collected in my the resident waste is collected in my area every day, and we pay about is every collected in my every day in my area, and we pay about $5 per month for garbage collecting services, and we pay about $5 per month for garbage collecting services. People in my area usually through our home garbage or waste materials for circling in the public trash bin, in the public into public trash bin located in the garbage garbage dumps garbage dumps garbage dumps. I think garbage collective services in my area should be improved by providing more public bins. First, people will throw out less waste, so there will be less litter. Second, public bins should be everywhere along the street, especially in Vietnam, which means people will be more responsible. I think garbage collective services in my area should be improved by providing more public bins. First, people will throw out less waste, so there will be less litter. Second, public bins should be everywhere along the street, especially in Vietnam, which means people will be more responsible. Overall, that's why I believe these changes will need it. I think the garbage collecting service in my area improve, be improved by providing more public bins. First, people will throw out less waste. so there will be less litter. Second, public bins should be everywhere along the street, especially in Vietnam, which means people will be more responsible. Overall, that's why I believe these changes will need it. By providing more public bins, first people will throw out less throw out less waste, so there will be less litter. Second, public bins should be everywhere along the street, especially in Vietnam, which means people will be more responsible. Oh, that's why I believe these changes will needed. The last time I took vacation was about 2 months ago, and I traveled with my friends. My favorite time of the summer to go on a vacation in is summer because I like to go to the beach where there are many outdoor activities like swimming, volleyball, sunbathing. If you are visiting a foreign country, if I visit a foreign country, I will prefer to spend all of my time to visiting many different places. What reason is that I love visiting famous tourist attractions in various reasons, so I can learn more about cultures, uh, uh, diverse cultures, about the country, diverse cultural and geography. Second, I can see more beautiful sights and experience different environments, which means I don't want to get bored by staying in one location for too long. One reason is that I love visiting tourist attractions, so in various reasons, so I can learn more about geography and country diverse cultural. Second, I can see more beautiful sights and experience different environments, which means I don't want to get bored for staying in one place too long. Staying one location too for too long. I often spend more than 7 hours per day to use the internet service at home for and I usually use it for studying, playing games, watching movies, cooking. I use FPT, which is the more popular internet service in Vietnam. I choose them because of the high quality and low price. Just $7 per month, low price. No, I am not willing to replace the current provider because I am quite satisfied with their services. As I mentioned before, their service rate is reasonable, but their quality is at good at the others, at good at others. Therefore, unless the new the new providers offers both lower rates and better services, I won't break links the current provider. I'm not willing to.
Imagine you are talking on the phone with your friend about residential garbage services in your area. How frequently is the residential waste collected in your area? And do your neighbors pay for garbage collecting services?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
The residential waste is collected every day in my area, and we pay about $5 per month for garbage collecting services.
Where do people in your area throw out home garbage or waste materials for recycling?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
People in my area throw out home garbage or waste materials for recycling into public trash bin in garbage. Queen,
How do you think the garbage collecting services in your area should be improved, and why?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I think the garbage collecting services in my area should be improved by providing more public bins. First, people will throw out less waste, so there will be less litter. Second, public bins should be everywhere in along the street, especially in Vietnam, so people will be more responsible. Overall, that's all why I believe these changes will needed.
Imagine a travel magazine company is conducting research about traveling. You have agreed to participate in a telephone interview about taking a trip.
About taking a trip.
When was the last time you took a vacation, and who did you go on a vacation with?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
The last time I took a vacation was about 2 months ago, and I traveled with my friends.
What time of the year is your favorite to go on a vacation, and why?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
Time of the years in my favorite to go on a vacation is summer because I can go to the beach and there are many outdoor activities like swimming, playing basketball.
If you are visiting a foreign country, do you prefer to spend all of your time in one place, or visit many different places, and why?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
If I visit a foreign country, I prefer to spend all of my time visit many different places because one reason I love visit famous tourist attractions so I can learn more about country diverse culture and geography. Second, I can see more beautiful sights and experience different environments. I don't want to get bored for staying too long.
Imagine an internet provider is conducting research in your area. You have agreed to participate in the telephone interview about home internet services in your area. How often do you use the internet service at home, and what kind of activities do you usually use the internet for?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I often use the internet service at home every day, and I use it for studying, working, and playing games.
What is the internet provider that currently offers home internet services to you, and why did you choose that provider?
Begin preparing now.
FBT.
Begin speaking now.
I use FBT, which is the most popular service in Vietnam. I choose them because of high quality and low price.
If a new internet provider started their business in your area,
So I
would you
could
be willing to replace the provider that currently offers home internet services to you with a new one?
to rate place
Why or why
provider
not?
because, as
Begin
I
preparing
mentioned
now.
before, my current
Begin speaking now.
No, I am not willing to replace the provider because, as I mentioned before, their service rates is reasonable, but their quality is as good as others. Therefore, unless the new provider are both lower rates and better services, I won't replace the current provider.
Imagine a marketing firm is conducting research in your area.
Is conducting
You have
research.
agreed to participate in a telephone interview about searching for information on the internet. How often do you search for information on the internet, and what electronic device do you usually use?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I often search for information on the internet every day, and I use my smartphone or my laptop. Usually use, uh,
Which website do you usually use to search for information on the internet?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I use google.com to search for information on the internet because it offers a wide variety of information with features like images, videos, and news.
Which of the following categories do you spend the most time searching for information for, and why? Work-related information, shopping, news.
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I spend the most time searching for information, searching for work-related information first. I work more than 8 hours per day, so I need to collect information to get my work done. For example, I use ChatGPT to write papers and research work. Used
Imagine a marketing firm is conducting research in your area. You have agreed to participate in a telephone interview about watching television programs on streaming service. What was the television program you last watched, and what was it about?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
the television program I last watched was a reality show, and it's all about a football player because I like football.
How often do you watch a television program using a streaming service, and who do you usually watch it with?
Begin preparing now.
I often watch a television.
Begin speaking now.
I often watch a television program using a streaming service every day, and I usually watch it alone. Okay,
Which of the following would influence you most when choosing a television program to watch using a streaming service, and why? Suggestions from the streaming service provider. Reviews written by other viewers. Actors or actresses of television programs.
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
For me, the most influence when choosing a television program to watch using a streaming service is reviews written by other viewers. First, I just opinions from many people so I can choose a television program match my taste. Second, it trustworthy as the review from rating are usually honest and straightforward. Film straightforward. một trên ba này thảo rồi. Nói y khoa một trên ba không mà. Is reasonable. Còn luyện nhiều lắm. Just mean garbage dumps into public trash bins in garbage dumps. Ồ, nói nhiều nói ít là được. Nhiều thì if I visit a foreign countries, I prefer to spend all my time visiting many different places because I love visiting famous tourist attractions so I can learn about countries' diverse culture and geography. Second, I can see more beautiful sights and experience different environments. I don't want to get bored of staying too long. Staying too long. Staying too long. I use FPT, which is the most popular service in Vietnam. High quality. U is for thành thạo kém. Quality.
I use the internet service at home every day, and I usually use it for studying.
Usually use it for studying, working, and playing games. Playing games. Resident Evil. $5 per month for shipping. Cái này được rồi, này chuẩn. Dispose of. Thế thế nào? Located into the public trust being located in the garbage dumps. Bãi rác này dumps get rid of something you did not want, especially in a place that is not suitable. I think garbage collective services in my area should be improved by providing more public bins. First, this will reduce littering because this would be reduce littering. Dispose. I think garbage collective services in my area should be improved by providing more public bins. This could reduce littering because people will have more places to dispose of waste. Second, placing public bins along the streets could encourage people to be more responsible with their trash. Cô làm cái gì à? Some people are quickly to keep things on. Không cần để thêm một quá nhiều này. Placing public bins could be These changes are particularly important in Vietnam to enhance cleanliness, environmentally responsibility, responsibility by providing more public bins. This could be reduced littering because people have more places to dispose of waste. Second, placing public bins along the streets would encourage, 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 encourage people to be more responsible with their trust. The last time I took my course, I could enjoy smoothly. Satisfied with their services. As I mentioned before, their service rate is reasonable, but their quality is in their T honesty is and their quality is good. Their service rate is reasonable and their quality is good. Therefore, unless the new provider offers both lower rates and better service, I won't replace the current provider. It offers different types of information, a wide range, different types of information, useful information, different types of information. Online search engines visit blogs or read articles to find information for my duties. That's why. One, three, well, it offers offer different types of searching for work-related information, and here's why. First, I work more than 10 hours per day each day from Monday to Friday, so and I always need to collect information to get my work done. For example, I use online search engines, ChatGPT, online search engines, ChatGPT, or read article, ChatGPT to find information for my duties. That's why. Okay, it's all about the life of a football player. I like it. I liked it because I love football. Design, just opinion from first, second, it's just quoting as reviews from listing from ratings are usually honest and straightforward. Just opinion, just and I usually watch it alone. The television program I last watched the last television program I last television program I last watched was a reality show. Giải family stories in America because I like football. I found it. I like it because I found It's fascinating because it motivated me